Thank you, Coach. Nah, come on. You think you can, right? You think if you can put the right team together, we can get to the tournament. When you get to the tournament, anything can happen, right? So I can't tell you like, oh, I knew all along, but I knew we'd get to the tournament, and then anything can happen there. And I felt like we had the staff and the team that could cause people problems.
I thought it was interesting when you called that timeout at the start of the second half when Kentucky was on the run. You spent quite a few minutes talking with your staff before you finally went back to your team. What was discussed there? And I guess they eventually turned the tide of the game. What did you guys talk about?
Well, they needed to settle down, right, and refocus. So you give them some time. We had 3 turnovers in a row. They were 6 for 8 from the field, and everything was at the rim. And we were shooting jump shots. So, like, exactly the thing that allowed us to take the lead in the first half, we came out the second half and did the opposite. And so they settled down and they got back in.
You're proud of everybody, but what's it mean for you to see Marquise start off in the game he did, and then Ish Massoud hit the dagger kind of for the 2 guys that stayed to help propel you guys to Sweet 16?
It's huge, man. I'm so thankful for those guys. You just want them to, when this year is done, that they have no regret about staying. And I'm super thankful.
I know Oscar got his production, but how proud of you were for your bigs that made it tough on him?
Yeah, I mean, we knew Oscar was going to be Oscar. The stats show that in wins and losses, he puts up the same kind of numbers, both scoring and rebounding. And so our job was to stop everybody else. And we didn't do as good of a job on K-StateOnline. He had a tremendous game, but I felt like we did a really good job on everybody else.
The first half, especially fundamentally, it seemed like you were really locked in the team concepts on defense.
Oh yeah, we locked in on defense in the first half. I thought we did a really good job in the first half.
So that kind of kept you in the game there for a while.
Yeah, in the second half when they started posting K-StateOnline, that was a little different. We didn't really have an answer for it because we wasn't going to take Keith off of him.
And you were kind of rewarded there at the end of the game, just sticking with Keontae even though he didn't have his normal stuff.
Yeah, he's an All-American. Come on, man. Big-time players make big-time plays and big-time moments, and I knew he was going to hit that shot.
Ish said that when he released his shot, he didn't know how far back he was, but he knew he made it. What was your thought when that ball
I knew it
went
was
through
going in. I was telling Keith, I was telling Ish, space Ish, and I knew it was going in. I was like, hey, we're going to New York.
Jerome, how much of a statement is this for you in your program? First year, beat a program like Kentucky and you're going to New York to play this week.
Well, we have a program that's rich in tradition also. And like all those old dudes that played for Kentucky, they ain't coming back, right? Tradition does not help you if you don't get out there on the floor and play with some dudes. And we had more dudes than they did today. That's what that was.
What's your favorite thing about UNC?
Oh, the cheesecake.
Okay.
Cheesecake, man.
That's
I mean, it's a great place to visit. My wife is going to do quite a bit of shopping, I presume, so. But it's okay. She puts up with me so she can do it.
Where are you guys headed for dessert today?
Hold on one second.
How big was David today?
Wasn't David huge? Man, he did not back down. He fought, he scrapped, he clawed, he got hit multiple times. And David was huge.
Played without a shoe. He said he played without a shoe too.
Yeah, like the shoe was coming off and he was still guarding and rebounding and stuff. Yes, sir.
Just saying, where are you guys going after the game now?
We're heading back. Our flight leaves at 7:45.
So no dessert.
Yeah, no dessert tonight. We got to catch that flight. Casey will go crazy if we try to do that.
I know you didn't recruit him out of New York City, but did you get a feel right away that guys like Marquise and Ish were in New York to you?
Well, you listen to him talk and you automatically hear that accent, right? But this is the thing, like whenever, Tim Floyd said this, when you get a point guard, get one from one of the big cities because they take pride in being, they have that big city toughness, like Chicago and New York and New Orleans, really tough. And they you don't know where I'm from, that's Keith all the time. It's I'm from New York, from Mr. New, so that kind of toughness and grit, you just love that.
All right.